Hey guys, welcome to my channel. In today's video, I am going to be talking all about rice water. I have been doing rice water treatments for almost 4 years now. I started in 2016, so I've been getting a lot of questions about it. I actually get questions about it every single day, so I wanted to do an updated video talking about it and my experience with it throughout the years. So I first started doing rice water in 2016, and I came across an article talking about, the origin of rice water and how it's allegedly supposed to grow your hair super quickly. And I just became very, very interested and obsessed with it. This article about this tribe of women who have super long hair, like long hair. I'm talking like 6 feet of hair. I said the women in this tribe only cut their hair once in their life, and that is when they turn 18. And they do that because they're going to go off and look for a husband and whatnot. And basically their hair is just like super long for like the rest of their lives, and they wear it in different styles to represent if they are single or if they are married or if they're married with children. So I just found the article to be like super interesting. I will link it down below. But basically these people were saying that they only use one thing to shampoo their hair, and that is rice water. So I was like, okay, all right, that is a sign from God that I should do this technique. So I started making my own rice water, and I didn't see like any natural hair girls using rice water like at all. I didn't have any natural girls to go to and be like, okay, does this actually work for people with my hair texture? So I just had to try it on my own and see if it worked. And once I realized that yes, this stuff is working, that is when I made a video about it. And yeah, I made a few videos after that, and I was using it consistently, and I saw a huge improvement in the length of my hair. Like that year alone, I think my hair grew like 12 inches. It was crazy. Like my hair grew super fast. And if you are a person who is like, I want to grow my hair, and you start to see that, you're just like, wow, like I'm going to keep using this thing. Like I'm going to, be consistent with it. And that's basically what I did. Fast forward to 2018, I made another video about rice water, and that is around the time where rice water was getting very popular in the natural hair community. There were, I don't know what it was, but like rice water just started going crazy in the natural hair community, and people were using it, and I guess they realized that yes, this thing actually does work for natural girls as well. And I think that's when a lot of people started to, just go rice water crazy and just use it every single day. Okay, so one thing I noticed, and I believe that I talked about this in a video as well. Maybe I never talked about this, but rice water is a huge protein treatment. It's a very intense protein treatment. And what my problem with rice water was that I would use it too consistently, because like I said, like when I started, my hair was growing like super fast. I was just, it was like crack. Like I just wanted more and more. And that was my problem, because you really don't want to use protein treatments that much. So for instance, I was using it like a few times a week. I would leave it in my hair at night, and I was doing all of that, and that just was not good for my hair at all. I noticed that my hair was starting to break off. I noticed that I was getting like split ends, and I noticed that my hair just was very fragile at its ends. And the ends are the oldest part of your hair, so your ends is what you really want to take care of. And the rice water just made my hair look super dry and fragile, and it only did that because I wasn't using it in combination with moisturizing treatments. I was just using the rice water, and that was the only thing I was using at the time.
Protein and moisture balance. You want to make sure that you have a good balance between the two, because too much of a good thing can actually turn into a bad thing. If your hair has too much protein, it can begin to break at the smallest amount of tension. And if it has too much moisture, it can become weak as well. So make sure you balance out the two by having a nice protein treatment one week, and the next week use a nice moisturizing treatment.
So Then I made a video about black rice, and I haven't used white rice water in forever because I really don't eat white rice. So basically whenever I would make rice, it would be black rice. And I can't tell you if black rice worked better than white rice. I really didn't see that much of a difference, but I will say that black rice is just a lot healthier for me to eat, so that is why I started to use the black rice, and I like it more. And I also noticed that it didn't have like an odor to it. Another problem that a lot of people have with the rice water is that it had a very bad odor, and that's because a lot of people would use the rice water and they wouldn't refrigerate it, or they would just have it for a really long time. And it's just like food, so it's the same as that. If you leave food out for too long, it's gonna have like an odor, it's gonna smell funky. So what I always did was that I would make a batch and I would try to use it as quickly as possible, and I would keep it refrigerated, and sometimes I would mix it with different treatments and products and stuff like that, so I wouldn't really have that smell. I can't stress enough about the importance of having a routine and knowing your routine, because when you're doing protein treatments like rice water, you want to make sure that you are doing moisturizing treatments that are just as intense as the protein treatment, because if you don't, you're going to definitely see breakage like I did. And I mean, your hair may grow, but if it's breaking off at the ends, you're not really going to see that length, so you're not going to be retaining length. And I spoke about this in my book, and I have a ebook that you guys can definitely check out, where it basically gives you like a routine and what type of DIY treatments to do for your hair, so you won't have that problem. But nowadays, I do still do my rice water treatments. Like I said, whenever I make rice, I will keep the water from the rice and I will do a treatment. I do know my hair and I know what my hair needs. So I'm not going to do a rice water treatment on my hair if I know that I recently had a protein treatment, or if I think that my hair is getting too much protein, because you can get protein overload. You also can get moisture overload, but that's a different video. I actually made a whole video about protein versus moisture, and I will link that down below in the description box so you can check it out. It's a really informative video, and it should help you guys understand a little bit more about how to give your hair treatments that won't give you bad results in the end. Because even though we love rice water so much, too much of a good thing can be a bad thing. Isn't that what they say? Too much of a good thing can sometimes be a bad thing. So I definitely agree with that. But overall, you can definitely incorporate rice water in so many different ways. I will put a link to all of my rice water videos down below in the description box as well, so you can see the many ways that I incorporate rice water into my routine. You don't have to use it alone if you don't like the smell, or if you are having problems, or if your hair is breaking off from using it too much. Don't use it that much. I do understand that you might be seeing the growth and you might be happy about that, but you don't want to use it too much. About it. I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Give me a huge thumbs up if you did. If you're not already subscribed, hit the subscribe button down below so you can be notified whenever I post a new video. Hit the bell so notifications will come straight to your phone, and you can follow me on any of my social media at Miriam J. Hampton, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.